Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to our chemistry class. Today we are going to continue our class on F block elements. Today we will discuss about physical properties and chemical properties. Okay friends, let us start. This is part 7. Okay. Physical properties. Okay. Here the metals shows silvery white color. Okay, the metals appears to be silvery white in color. Next, if we observe the melting points and boiling points, so the melting points and boiling points are usually high for these elements. Okay, next, they are very hard. Okay, they are very hard. Next, many of the lanthanide ions form colored ions. Okay, see, most of the lanthanide ions form colored ions, but they are not affected by ligand. This is most important point, already we discussed in our previous class. Clearly I think, yeah. See, next, the principal oxidation state. The principal oxidation state exhibited by lanthanoids or +3. Okay. Next, M+3 means here we may keep any element from lanthanoid. So when it is in +3 oxidation state, we know means it has outer shell. No, so in its outer shell the electrons may be up to 8 electrons. So outer shell consisting of, in means when metal is in +3 state, outer shell has 8 electrons and underlying layer containing up to 14 electrons, means the outer shell may contain 8 electrons and the layer underlying to this outer shell may contain up to 14 electrons. Of course we know this. See, 4f1 to 4f14. So the outer shell may contain, means the outer shell containing 8 electrons and the layer below to this or the underlying layer may contain up to 14 electrons. Next, we know the lanthanide ions exhibit paramagnetism because of unpaired electrons. See friends, very simple. These are the physical properties of lanthanide ions or the lanthanoids. Okay. The metals shows silvery white color, means they exhibit silvery white color, and the melting points and boiling points are usually high for the lanthanide ions or the lanthanoids, and they are very hard. Okay, hard. Next, most of the or the many of the lanthanide ions form colored ions, but these are not affected by ligands. This point is very important friends. Okay, most of the lanthanide ions form colored ions but do not affected by the ligands. We know the most common oxidation state exhibited by the lanthanoids as well as the actinoids is +3. Okay, this metal or the lanthanoid in +3 oxidation state, they contains, means in its outer shell 8 electrons are present and the underlying layer contains up to 14 electrons. So that's why we use 4f1 to 4f14. Means it is possible for us to accommodate electrons up to 14 in case of F. Okay. Next, they exhibit paramagnetism. We know paramagnetism is due to the presence of unpaired electrons. Hope you understood. Next, let us go to chemical properties. Okay, the chemical properties are quite important. Okay friends, see, next, these lanthanoids they readily tarnish in air and give oxides. Tarnish, what is tarnish? Tarnishing means ability to form layer. Okay, whenever these lanthanoids means whenever the lanthanoids are exposed to air, they readily form layer. Okay, they readily tarnish in air, so they may form layer and they give oxides. This is most important point friends. Or the lanthanoids, all the lanthanoids gives trioxides except cerium. Cerium gives only dioxide. This is important. Okay, whenever the lanthanoids are exposed to air, they tarnish and they give oxides. All the lanthanoids gives trioxides, means O3, except cerium. Cerium gives dioxide, CeO2. This is important. Next, see, the lanthanoids combines with non-metals. Okay, Lanthanoids combines with non-metals, mostly with elements or the atoms having more electron negativity, like nitrogen, sulfur, halogens, hydrogen and oxygen. So they may combine, means they can combine even with non-metals. Next, see, this is actually the general point. Okay, I mean, why I mentioned this point means first we should understand this point, then I'll tell how it is applicable to our lanthanoids. Okay, see, hydrides. Hydrides are usually non-stoichiometric. We know this. Okay, hydrides are non-stoichiometric. Even they are non-stoichiometric, they have composition of MH3. Okay, even they are non-stoichiometric, they have the composition of MH3. H means it indicates it is hydride. Okay, it has composition of MH3. And see, means these hydrides liberate hydrogen from water. Okay, this is actually the general statement, friends. Okay, usually the hydrides are non-stoichiometric but have the composition of MH3 and they liberate hydrogen from water. Okay, yeah. See, now coming to lanthanoids. See, similar to the hydrides, lanthanoids also actually the property of liberating hydrogen is the property of hydrides. So liberating hydrogen from water is the property of hydrides. So similar to hydrides, our lanthanoids also liberate hydrogen from water. Okay, means just like hydrides. So here the lanthanoids are exhibiting a similar property or the property similar to hydrides. Means of course here also hydrogen gas is evolved, but here it is vigorous evolution. Okay, here vigorous evolution of hydrogen gas occurs from dilute non-oxidizing acids. Okay, dilute non-oxidizing acids. See, this is lanthanoid. Okay, any lanthanoid. Okay, lanthanoid. Okay, on means with water, here it is liberating the hydrogen gas. Means here vigorous evolution of hydrogen gas occurs. Okay, next, see, lanthanoid compounds are predominantly ionic. In our previous means in our one of our previous video, we have discussed that lanthanoid ions means lanthanoids have high reactivity when compared to D block elements. Of course, it shows one property, means one property of lanthanoids is comparable to those of alkaline earth metals. Okay, we have already discussed that point. No, yeah, here lanthanoid compounds predominantly ionic, similar to group 2 elements. We know group 2 elements means alkaline earth metals like beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. So these are predominantly ionic. Next, they contain the lanthanoid metal in +3 oxidation state. Okay, these lanthanoid compounds are predominantly ionic and this ionic property is similar to group 2 elements. Okay, and this lanthanoid compounds contain lanthanoid metal, means this lanthanoid metal exhibits +3 oxidation state. Hope you understood, friends. Thank you.